You are now listening to another episode of the Chanel and Alan Chit Chat Podcast with your hosts, Chanel Marshall and Alan Byrne.
Sorry, I'm late. My computer was like, do you want to install all these updates right now? I'm like, no. Let's shut down your computer for 7 hours. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. But I managed to delay it. I was like, update tonight. But it's getting blue balls at this stage because every time I'm like, no, update it later on today. Yeah, later on today. Yeah, no, just later. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow, next week. Dude, I'm like, I'm still running Windows 95 or whatever the fucking Apple equivalent is, you know? I'm just like, you need to change. You need to grow.
I have a new picture there.
Oh, is that your...
here waiting to go up?
Is that your logo? It's hard to see with the camera. What is it?
Yeah. I think it's like, this camera makes everything like very pasty. I don't know why, but everything's so pasty. So pasty. So pasty. I don't know why they're so pasty.
Pasty is a great description. It is pasty. Yeah. That's good. I like that.
It's pissing down here and it's affecting my internet.
What the fuck kind of technology is this? When it rains, it doesn't work? What is this? The fucking 1800s? You know what I mean?
I think there was literally a man peddling fucking internet to my ass, mate. Like, he's like, you want Wi-Fi? Okay. Wait. Yes.
And on his shoulder, he's bringing it to your house.
Sorry.
Here's your bag of Wi-Fi, madam. Just, all right. No. Is that a real cactus?
Oh, well, never mind.
Or
it is what it is. Yeah. You
don't fuck with them plastic cactuses.
No. Yeah, definitely. That's like not for me.
Plastic flowers.
I don't remember the last time I actually like watered it, but hey ho, it still seems to be alive.
Yeah, well, I think that's part of the deal with cactuses, isn't it? Really, that like, hey, listen, a cactus is kind of like it's kind of like the fuck buddy of plants. You know what I mean? It's like there's no, not in that way, please, listeners. No, don't, no. Not like you don't. It's part of the deal when you get a cactus. It's like, listen, maybe once a month. Shit, it could be 2 or 3 months before you're gonna get a little bit of what you need. But I'm gonna
you better save that up.
Once in a while, you know?
Yeah.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, you get that text message, you send in that text message to Cactus being like, want some water? What's up?
Yeah. What you doing?
do. Thirsty. And that thirst works as well. You see, thirst that kind of matches with it. Very good.
Oh yeah, I like that analogy. Yeah.
Good little metaphor. But once again, please do not put your dick on a cactus. That's no fun for anyone. That's not even the cactus. But I was going to say though, like plastic plants though, like plastic flowers, it's kind of odd, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like it's not just a weird concept. Like,
I think it's for people that want things to continually always look good and don't want the plant to go through that cycle, you know, where it may die. Or if it is like, I have orchids and obviously then they fall off and then it's just like these big long twigs everywhere and there's nothing pretty about them until they obviously like bloom. So if you want that orchid to always look pretty, then you get a fake one. And then you have to remember to dust it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Hey, so I guess real flowers are never really around enough to get dusty, or they turn over, they change, like they shade.
Oh no, they still get dust. No, they still get dusty. Like my orchids, I'm just like, how? Why? Why have you not like self-cleaned or something? But yeah, the leaves always get like dusty. Like the green leaves, not the actual like petals, but the actual leaves, they get dusty, and you have to wipe
if you dust them, is there a chance you're gonna knock off the petals and shit?
No. They only fall off when it's time for them to basically like.
All right, when they've had
wither away and die, and then the new ones come in.
So, do you think if somebody, right? Let's do a bit of psychological breakdown. If you go into someone's house, right? Because you're already doing a lot of this is good. But they want this immortal non-maintenance, except for the cleaning. They want it never to die. Like if you go into someone's house and it's all plastic flowers, what does that make you think about them? Do you think that they're like, you know?
It depends.
On what?
One, I've never, that's first of all, I've never given it that much thought because I really don't care. But if we want to act like I do, it depends on whether the plants are like really dusty and maybe have some cobwebs on them.
Yes.
Yes. And then when you go and you'll be like, oh, those plants wrong, they'll be like, no, and you'll be like, why don't I like that? Why didn't I like that? And then you'll be like, oh, so you're one of those people then. Buy things, forget about them. But as long as they look good from far away. Right.
Okay.
It kind of sets that, that tone.
You were saying that like it was a negative thing, but I'll tell you what, I actually look quite good from far away. So maybe but up close, it's dusty over here, So maybe I need to find a woman who has dusty ass plastic plants. Maybe that's the perfect match for me.
But at some point, you're gonna have to get close, and then she might just be like, "Whoa!" Like,
nah, I need to find
didn't
one.
realize you look like that up close.
I need to get someone who's got like, those like those people who there's people who wear glasses. Like I wear glasses, and my eyesight's not amazing, right? But there's some people who like wear glasses, like the ones that are like that thick. You know what I mean? The ones that are real like jam jars. Yeah, Coke bottle. Yeah, like so. Really, when they take them off, Jesus, when they take those off, I may as well be the other side of the field. You know what I mean? They're not seeing any detail. That's who I need.
Yeah, that's
you see,
that's not fair to them. That's not fair to them. Yeah.
What do you mean it's not fair? Well,
they don't know what they're getting, do they?
No. They know what they're getting from a distance. They know what they're getting from a distance.
No, they don't. Yeah, exactly. Like,
well, it's like I'm like
know what they're getting.
I'm like a landscape painting. It's enjoyable. You just keep your distance, you'll be fine. You're gonna have a great time over there. Don't come too close. That's where all the worms come out of the woodwork. God, I made myself sound horrifying there. I'm not doing a good job. But see, you know what?
No.
You just said, right? See, what you said is you made you were incorrect in what you said. You said, if I saw plastic flowers, I wouldn't think anything because I don't think anything about anything. But you're full of shit. You think, because you always have an answer like that, which means you have thought it, but it's in the back of your brain. You haven't thought it consciously. But when I asked you about dusty ass flowers, you knew
no. Right.
You fucking think you have the answers ready to go because you're judging everything all the time, constantly. You just don't think you are full of it.
It's one of those things of when you don't know, you do know, right? But what I should have said is that I don't care enough to make it be in the forefront of my mind.
Yes,
this
is true.
For me to actually really divulge. But you wanted me to
go deep. But see, what I'm saying, it's a compliment, What I'm saying to you is a compliment. I'm saying you do think about all these crazy, tiny details all the time. Because most people, if I ask them, what do you think if someone's got plastic flowers? They go, well, no, because they never thought about it before. But I ask you, and you just go, and then you've got like 6 points as to why that person is, you know what I mean? You've got a psychological profile. You bring up like a fucking sketch of what they probably look like and their median age, which is good. That's why you're interesting to talk to.
Thank you. Thank you. I got told yesterday that I am very captivating.
Ooh, captivating. That's a word.
And I was like, ooh, why, thank you. I was like, I've never had that before. Like, but yes, I'll put
That's
that
true, because you're terrible at taking compliments. Whenever anyone tells you, "Oh my God, you're so good," you're just like, "Yeah, shut up. I don't fucking you," because your attitude is like, your opinion is not important to me anyway. So so that's what people need to do. That's true. I've been around you. I've been around you getting complimented by people. You're like, yeah. I know I'm good. I know. All right, shut up. So yeah, but it's got to be a new word. It's got to be some kind of an opulent, not over the top, but a kind of a novel description. So captivating is very.
No, it needs to be, for me, it's like you can say that I'm good at something,
right?
But you need to follow it up with why I'm good at it. Like, don't just be like, oh, that was a really good set. Okay, cool, thank you. Where's the conversation going? Like, all I can say is thank you. But if you've either reached out to me through a different avenue and took the time out to come and tell me that my stuff was really good or whatever, then I will really appreciate that, and I will respond and I'll be like, okay, thank you for taking the time to say whatever. But if it's just like you're walking past me as you leave the gig, and then you're like, oh, that was really good, thank you, okay, keep moving, you know. But unless you're like, oh, it's about, really good, I like this and this. So
it's the details as well. I think sometimes when someone says to you, like, I appreciate that way more if someone's just like, and when I try to give feedback, not feedback, but when I try to show appreciation, I try to make it specific as well, because I think people appreciate that, because anybody can be like, oh, it was really good. And there's no gauge as to whether they genuinely mean that or not, number one, but also it's not useful information. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like, so if you're giving feedback to someone, I really like the way you said this little thing, or I like your tone, or, you know, it's something like that, or captivating, you're so captivating. It's something that's more specific. Yeah, that definitely that, it's more, I don't know, it seems more genuine, and it's also more interesting in terms of being like, you have noticed this thing about what I do. Plus that way, if they're crap and they only did one good thing, you could be like, you still can compliment them.
Exactly. And then if they keep getting told about like just like the one thing, then they were like, oh, okay, cool. I need to work on the other stuff because no one ever mentions anything else.
Dude,
you know,
this is true.
I do like a compliment with depth.
I like, a deep compliment. So this person said you're capped. Did they give you any more information? What context was this? Was this on a bus? Because if it's just some rando on a bus, there's a whole different flavor. You're so captivating.
I don't do public transport.
No, this is true. Sorry, I forgot. Well, I mean, even more unsettling if they lean in the window of your car. You know what I mean? Just you're at a red light. You're so captivating. Jesus Christ. Just come in the passenger window.
I had saying that, like, it was because I was having an interview. Remember I said about the book interview in the last podcast? I think. It was that. And the guy, I basically was just giving him like my backstory into becoming a coach and all that kind of stuff. And he was basically saying that like, you're really captivating. I can see why. Obviously, you're good at what you do. Blah blah blah. And I was like, yay, that's great. Someone actually giving me compliments and seeing like that I'm good at what I do, and you're not trying to sell me some shit.
That's the best, man. The best.
Exactly. So that was really good for me. But saying about weirdos, I haven't had like some weird, strange people for a while. Like when I used to work at the pawnbrokers, like I would be going to my car, and this one guy came up to me and was saying that he needed directions to a church. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not really from the area. I work here, but I don't know every part of the area. If you're not talking about the high street,
were you wearing like a real big crucifix or something? Or like a Pope's hat? Was there some indication that you know where the church is? I was
wearing a jeans jacket.
And it didn't say, I love Jesus across your ass or anything, no?
Right, because it was summertime. Right, a jeans jacket, and I think I had like just a shirt on, and some trousers, minded my business, about to get into my car. And at first I was kind of like, I saw him, and then I got into the car, and then he was still coming. I was like, oh, fuck's sake. So I cracked the window. I cracked it kind of. You couldn't even get paper in there. I cracked it. And I was like, yeah, like I'm not from this area. And then he was like, oh yeah, no, because I think he said his mum died or something, and he's got to go and view the body or something like this. And I'm just like, okay. I said, like, where is this? Whatever. And he was like, oh, some church. And I was like, there's a barbershop literally like right there. Like literally, I was like 3 cars down from the barbershop. And I was like, the barbershop there, they'll more likely know where this place is, going up in there. And he's like, oh yeah, no, but I just wanted to like, cause I need to get here. And I'm thinking, do you understand the words that's coming out of my mouth? I said, I don't know. I don't know. And then, like, exactly, I don't know because I don't know, right? And I'm like, he's still going on. Then he opens up this bag of like was like, I think it was like a USB drive thing and like a car lighter thing, and he was trying to sell it to me. And I'm like, I'm confused. How did we get from you need to go and identify someone's body or go and view a body to you now trying to sell me?
I gotta say, I have to say, this is quite, they foot in the door salesman. And sorry, man. Can I stop you for a second? I just wanted to ask, just one question. Have you ever thought, you had too much dandruff or something? But actually the opening gambit being, I need to find my dead mother in a church. I am impressed with how not connected to car lighters that is. That's great. That's impressive.
I was just like, when you're like, was he gonna pull out a rag full of chloroform and try and put it over my face and drive off with the car? I was just like, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't. My car doesn't need that. I don't smoke. I don't need that. And then he's just still like, oh, okay. And then he did the linger of, oh, okay. And then I did the crack up, and I was like, well, I hope you get on well. And then I was just kind of like started my car to be like, you need to move them, you're going to get run over.
Run over your fucking foot.
But yeah, it was so weird.
How long ago was that?
Did that just happen? That was like at least, that's probably about 2 years ago now.
But are you saying, Chanel, that COVID has somehow whittled down the number of weirdos you're coming into contact with? Are you missing these weirdos? That's what I'm hearing.
No, not missing them. I just realized, I was just like, since obviously I don't do a 9 to 5, I'm like, I come in contact with less people.
Sure.
If am I in the contact of my own home, then yes, like, hey guys, here you are on Zoom, great. But I don't really mingle with the folk, and now we don't do gigs either.
Yeah, not
There's
outside.
Less chance of me mingling with.
But there's online weirdos, but I suppose you can filter the online weirdos. They can't just come up and knock on your screen on your computer. Imagine if the internet was like that, Chanel, where you would just be working on your little fucking project, and then from out of the corner, it's just like, hello, I'm trying to find my dead mother. Can you help me? Would you like to buy this phone cover? And then you just have to be like, no, go away. I'm trying to type. I'm going to finish this Word document. Fuck off. They can just pop up. That's a pop-up. That's an internet pop-up right there,
Imagine if that was like that, because it's bad enough when you go on like these websites and you want to like watch some film that, and then you've got all this porn on the top and you're just like, but imagine if someone actually was like, Big Boo, I see you. I can see you. Can you see me? Hello, darling. Do you want to buy a lighter?
Hey, let me tell you, they should bring that into the internet, because people are saying, teenage suicide and people are too much on Facebook and TikTok. If fucking freaky weirdos could just pop into your screen time and online time would drop in fucking half. People would be out in the park, fucking, yeah, I do. I exercise now. I meet my friends. I've cut down on how much I smoke. Like, society would be fixed if we could just get these weirdos into the computer. That's what I think. They have to. That. No filter. You can't filter them out. Just got to deal with them as they come up.
No virus protection's gonna.
One at a time as they pop up. You just got to fucking be like, no, listen, thank you. No, I know. Hey, listen, I heard it before, but I got no chance. I got no change. I got nothing. I can't help you. I can't, please. Everyone, you've got to deal with everyone.
They're kind of like, you've been on here 2 hours. You must want that lighter now. Yeah. You gotta buy it. No, I was saying the other day, like, we don't, like, kids don't actually play out anymore. Like, they don't, like, they'll never know about Knockdown Ginger. They'll never know about Rounders.
That's
British
an offensive
Bulldog,
term, but I'm gonna
all
let it
those
slide.
things.
Yeah.
What, Rounders?
Knockdown Ginger.
Oh, I was like, what's that? What is that?
Rounders.
Is that the circle people are upset?
I was gonna, yeah, rounders. So it's a fucking an ethnic slur against people who enjoy playing what used to be referred to as rounders, which is now some other name. But yeah, when kids say I'm gonna go play with my friends, they mean I'm gonna be online. You know what I mean? That's what they mean. Go play.
Yeah,
All right.
I miss the good old days. They were the good old days. But then I think Knockdown Ginger. What was the other name for it?
I don't know, man. What is it? Explain this game.
Oh, you don't know what that is?
I don't know what it is. I never played Knockdown Ginger.
Oh.
I can guess though. I know. Your hateful bigotry. I can guess.
No, this is a funny thing. So what you would do is, bloody hell, it's really pissing down outside. Sorry. I'm actually getting like my window's cracked a bit. But I'm getting a bit of back spray there, me. Like, anyway.
Back spray.
So you basically go to someone's house, you knock on the door, you run away.
Okay.
You run away, and then you watch for them to either you watch and wait for them to come to the door, and then you laugh, and then you go on to the next person. You might target that person a couple times.
Yeah.
And then you move on to the next one, and then it's basically like what you would do is you wouldn't actually like let the people know around you when you're actually going to knock on the door. So then everyone would basically have to run. So you might be like a block of flats.
All right, I see.
Yeah,
and then you just go bung, 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 and your friends would be like, scatter. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
so,
that's good.
And then
if
they were mean, they would trap you in the middle. So like you'd have one down one end, one down the other, and they both would knock the doors, and then it's like,
that's so great. That's great. And they're already down there, so they can turn the corner. Yeah.
And if you get caught, then you might have to be like, does so and so live there?
Very good. No, if you got caught, you just be like, trying to find my mum died. She got to the church, but do you want to buy this lighter? Do you want to? Just that's where that guy learned it. That's why he was trying to knock down Ginger your car. That's what he was doing. Actually, you know what? Maybe you saw him coming, but actually it was his friends who had knocked on your window when you weren't looking, and then he just had to, he had to just to pretend. Maybe he got trapped in a modern day real life adult Knockdown Ginger. But why is it called Ginger?
I don't know why. I don't have no idea. I knew you should ask that follow-up question. I have no idea.
I have to do some googling on that, because like there's no ginger. Technically, nothing's getting knocked down. It's more like knock on ginger. Knock on ginger, and even then, that's only if it's a ginger door.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe originally it was maybe the rules originally were you could only knock on the doors of people who have ginger hair.
Possibly, it's very possible.
That's good. That's a good one.
I need to know what that's all about.
Knockdown ginger. But yeah, kids don't do any knockdown ginger. I suppose maybe they could Zoom bomb calls. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the modern equivalent of knockdown ginger. They can break into other people's Zoom calls. Fun.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Exciting. It is a bit sad. Yeah, but it's good. Kids, I guess they still play outside, but not really. You know what I mean? Like running around, getting scab knees, beating each other up. We're not beating each other up, but a bit of kind of physical movement. You know what I mean? Even running around. Do you ever play like knuckles where you bang each other in the knuckle? Do you ever do that?
I'm a girl, Alan. No.
I mean, you are technically, but I can imagine you beating the fuck out of someone else, your little sister's knuckles or whatever.
No, that's mean.
No, it's not mean. You gotta like you trying to. I can't remember how you do it. You have to try and if they flinch, then you get to like. All right, never mind.
That sounds like a real like boy thing. Knuckles, that's a lot. That hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Right?
Yeah.
Now we used to do slaps.
Slaps is kind of the same idea, yeah.
Slaps where you do the hand thing. No, you do this. So you basically have your hands out like this. And you can't, if you flinch, you can't flinch, but you've got to make sure that the person doesn't catch your hands. But every time you flinch, they're like, no, you've got to make sure your hands are there. Your hands have got to be there. Your hands have got to be there. And then you've got to kind of like guess when they're actually going to do it, to move your hands completely.
Yes.
But you can't be doing that.
No, we did the same one, but it was like this. You had to put your hands like this, and the other person would be like, if they go like that, but they don't actually go to slap you, then they get a free slap. Then you just got to hold your hands out and they take it and you wallop them.
Right. Yeah,
it's similar. It's a similar thing, but with the same one with knuckles, the same thing. If you flinch, the other person gets the knuckle. Oh God, that really hurts though. That really hurts.
Yeah, exactly. That's taking it too far. Give me a slap any day. No, don't give me a slap.
Hang on. There we go. That's a clip. There we go. We got another clip for the podcast. We'll just cut it together as well when it's just like, this creepy guy's probably going to capture me. Give me a slap any day. Or we'll just cut it together to make it sound like you're some BDSM sort of enthusiast, we'll say. Enthusiasm.
Please, no.
Please,
do that to me, but I'm sure you will, but yes.
You know.
What's the safe word?
You know.
Pineapples.
Funny. Jesus Christ. What were we talking about before that? Plastic flowers. See, here's my thing with plastic flowers. I'm like, it's so weird, plastic flowers, right?
Because it's like callbacks, man.
Yeah, right, because I'm like, it's just like, because I guess like originally people have flowers, like, because they're pretty, they're natural. Outside, you bring them inside, they look beautiful, right? But I'm like, now we can make shit out of like colorful plastic. It's just like a callback to when the only color you could get was like outside flowers. Like now we may as well just have like little plastic squares of color. You know what I mean? Like, why does it have to still look like a flower? It's just weird, man. I don't know. That doesn't freak me out, but I just think it's plastic plants are weird. Whenever I see them, I'm like, this is weird. But I think it's because some people may also be allergic, but they like the look of them. Yeah.
And some flowers are very aesthetically pleasing. So you could be like, oh, okay, cool.
That's a good point.
Like, I don't like, what are they called? What's that plant called when it's got that little thing in the middle of it and it stinks?
I don't
Is it
know.
lilies?
Well, I guess lilies do have this little what a pollen kind of feelery thing. Ugh, freaking me out now saying it. Yeah.
And basically, like they smell very. They smell like snot. Weird.
Jesus
anyway.
Christ, man! This is I'm glad you not. Doesn't look like you're going to become a florist anytime soon, huh? Does it?
No.
You're going to love
really
these. They've got weird feely things in the middle, and they smell like snot. Why do you get a bunch of them for your dead mother, huh? You fucking lighter selling fucker. Take some of these lilies. You start pushing the lilies out the window.
You have orchids.
Which you like.
You have, and then you have.
As long as they're not dusty.
I think it is that they. I think it is lilies.
I think lilies do look like
that. And then in between, it's got like the pollen thing's got like it's very furry, but it's like kind of on a bit of a stalk kind of thing. And if that shit falls on something white, it's going to stain as. I don't like them flowers. I smell, mate. It's rank.
Yeah, I'm not a big lily fan. I don't know a lot about flowers anyway, but I do. Whenever I see lilies, I'm just like, I feel like, you know what I think? I just think, someone didn't want to spring any money at this funeral. That's what I think. I'm like, this is like a cheap funeral. That's what I think when I see lilies. I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea if lilies are cheap or if they're not cheap or if they're a funeral flower or whatever. But whenever I see them, I'm just like, man, fucking somebody died in here and no one gave a fuck. Just put them in
it's so overdone as well. Like everyone's like, oh, lilies are so great. Are they? I really don't. I don't
anti-lily
like them.
on this podcast. We're anti-lily.
We don't. No, I don't like them.
But do you
got them? I've got them a lot, so that's a bit annoying.
You got like given lilies.
Yeah, like when I've been like recovering from surgeries and stuff, and people are like, "Oh, thank you, flowers." I'm like, "Why? Thank you, but why?"
See, now I've put it in the head. Now you're thinking, shit, they thought I was going to die and they didn't want to spring the extra fucking 2 pounds. So they just brought me lilies. Oh, shit, she's recovered. Oh, shit, we should have got better flowers. Fuck. Not a waste. Yeah, I can't remember when it was. I was buying flowers for someone, which I don't do a lot. But I can't remember why. Anyway, going to this florist, and I was like, oh, I was in a really good mood. And then I went to the florist. I was like, wow, this must be such a great job. You get to give flowers to people all the time. And she was like, she was like, it's not fun. This is a terrible job. Your hands get cut to shit because you're like pulling like thorns and twigs and stuff off. The pay is crap. It's awful. And I was just like, okay. Thanks for the flowers. She was just like, I was like, so like, hey, aren't flowers great? And she was just like, I fucking hate this job. Normally, people, they try to hide it. They go, it's okay. Yeah, that's not quite as much fun. But she was just straight to my face. She was like, fuck you and fuck flowers. I was just like, that's the best. Just, I don't know. It just really amused me. She was just the negative florist. But also it made me realize, don't be a florist. It's a fucking harder than it looks, apparently.
I just thought, to me, for being a florist, it's just never been... I never really thought flowers smelled of anything apart from ladies that smell like shit.
Can you not remember the smell of flowers? Oh, that's interesting. There we go.
No, I don't remember. You fucker.
Hypocrite.
No, I don't think they have a smell. I don't.
Really?
When everyone's like, oh, yeah. I don't think they have a smell. They just smell like outside. They just smell like outside.
You crack me up, man. Some of the shit you say, I'm like, you are such a fucking city person. You know what I mean? It smells like you've just got one category for like outside shit.
Yeah, because some people are like, oh, all these roses, they smell so great. I'm like, what the fuck are you smelling? You're just smelling green. It's just green. You might as well sniff some broccoli. It's got more scent than these fucking things.
That's what I'm gonna get you now, man. I'm gonna get you for your anniversary, your birthday, or whatever. I'm just gonna get you like a bouquet of fucking broccoli and grass. Get some fucking carrots in there. That'd be good. You eat them at least, Yeah, there you go. And you'll be
I would definitely cook those up.
Bouquet, it's a bouquet of green smell.
Yeah, exactly, like that, or get me a fruit bouquet, but I just don't think flowers have a smell, apart from like, I can actually name the ones I know that have smells.
All right, here we go.
Have lilies.
Chanel's list of flowers that have smells.
Right, you have lilies, you have lavender.
Okay, yeah, very distinct.
Then there's like one bush, I can't think of what bush it is, but it smells like piss. It smells horrible. It's just horrible. It's rank. It's a rank bush. When you go past it, you're like, what is that? That's so rank. And you're like, oh, it smells so great. You're like, where have you been? You live in a urinal? Like, it's weird. And what else? Smell. But I don't think.
Dude, I want to go to Chanel's florist, right? You just get in there and she's like, what is it? A funeral, is it a wedding? You've got, listen, you got 3 options. They can smell like lilies, lavender, or piss. What do you want? These are your 3. Do you want an A, B, or C choice? It's like a menu, And do you want the ones with the dangly things?
Yeah, the little. Yeah, do you want that or
your
not?
Clothes or not? That's your options. That's it.
But I get flowers because they look pretty. I don't get them for this aroma that they claim they give off. Like I
do know what I gotta be honest with you. I haven't thought about flower smell very much. I'm not like one of these people who has a catalog of them. But I know what you mean. Sometimes when people smell them, wake up and smell the roses, Chanel, and you'd be like, ugh, piss. Don't worry. Stay asleep. But I know what you mean. Sometimes people, they smell flowers and they just have this look of joy on their face, and I smell them and I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, I'm no more tantalized than if I just smelled a Glade plug-in.
They're liars. They're fucking liars, man.
You are so funny, man. You were like, if I can't experience it, no one else can. It's a lie.
I think they're liars. It's just like, when some people are just like, oh, this food is so aromatic, it's so great. And you're like, fucking chips, innit? Calm down. But you know, people just like, oh my god, it's so the flavors are tantalizing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. And you're like, you fucking season that shit with fucking salt and pepper.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Some people's definitely. Some people have.
Shit.
Yeah, I remember saying that we said about the food as well. Like some people when they're eating something and it's just, they're just orgasming. You know, I'm like, I don't need to hear your fucking sex noises at dinner, please. This steak is amazing, and you're just like, come on, I'm fucking trying to eat here. I need to hear you moaning and groaning over there. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. So, but there's two things. I think one, people do exaggerate because they just like, they like letting you know how much they appreciate something, because I think it makes them seem, I don't know, more cultured,
douchebaggy.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Douchebaggy, yeah. But I'm not sure they'd phrase it that way. I love making people think I'm more douchebaggy. But I know what you're saying. But the other thing as well is I do definitely think that some people have like higher and lower like sensory capacities to enjoy things. So I think some people definitely can enjoy whatever it is, some tastes or smells on a level that like I can't. And I'll tell you the opposite. Like the opposite of that for me is like my taste palette is like I don't have a sensitive palate, but that means that I love eating spicy food. But one of the reasons I love eating spicy food is because like my normal taste buds are so like dead. I need that, like when I get that like turbo chili, like that's to someone else when they're eating just like some fucking bland shit. They're like, oh, the flavor, and I'm like, I can't taste anything. But then like for them, a chili would blow their head off. But for me, I'm just hitting like I'm just hitting normal taste level. This is the theory.
Talking about taste, someone said to me the other day that you know that you can, when you smell something, you taste it.
Yeah, well, they're connected or whatever. That's what they say,
right? Now, I had never actually given that like actual thought.
Okay.
And then I went to the supermarket the other day.
Uh-oh.
Man was in there, and all of a sudden, me and my niece was like, whoa, what the fuck is that? He obviously had pissed his pants.
Gotcha. You're
but
like,
looking at
is
him,
there some flowers in here? What's happening? They're selling flowers at Sainsbury's now? It's not lavender, so.
It. And he was. I smelled it, and then I was like, oh, fuck. I just remember what that guy said. I was like, that means I tasted it.
Ah, you tasted it. Oh, man. That guy really, he really fucked you up, man. He made you taste a stranger's pee in the supermarket. Right. That's what he did mentally.
Yeah, I was just like.
That's back to your weird BDSM shit. That's right. Slap me, sheeple. I'll just cut it all together.
There is a lot more sheeple than shepherds. Yeah, I like that.
Shouldn't they be shepherds? If they're sheeple, they should be like shepherds, because you got to get the eeple of people into the shepherd.
No, because the sheeple are sheep, so you need shepherds.
Yeah, but they're sheep people.
No, but shepherds are shepherds no matter what.
Nah, but well,
humans, right?
Yeah, but
people,
right? All right. You're right.
Last time I checked, they're people, right?
All right. Just like now, I just got a written. Yeah, I've just got a really weird image of you like in a field with a staff, but there's a bunch of like naked people just crawling around on all fours. It's freaking me out. But they're wearing woolly coats.
You've got to find the image thing. Like that. Put my face.
You're calling them sheeple
and put it in there.
That's creeping me out.
with a staff in a flat cap.
Oh, very nice. I like this. I like this.
Inserted in.
I like that. I like that shepherd's.
You can do this like.
Hey, what's up? Get these sheeple under control. I like that. You know the sheep, the shepherds. Is it a crook? Is that what it's called? The roundies, the crook.
Yeah. Crook. Yeah.
I mean, I presume that's so you can grab the head of a sheep, right? That's why it's got that thing. So I'm like, I like that. I like that. There's a. I don't know. It's like. I'm trying to think other jobs that have like an item that represents the job. That's like that's the shepherd, crook. I don't know. I like that.
Let's just not go down this road because we end up like the grabber.
And the grabber. That's right. The grabber. You're right. I should get you a crook. That's what I should get you for Christmas for your babysitting. Come here. Then you could do, if you had the grabber and the crook, oh man, now you can multitask. Now you can babysit 2 or 3 of them all at once. Come here, you. Look, Joe, come here. Grab him with the grabber. Dude, you got them all under control.
I can't really. I really can't.
By hook or by crook? That's a phrase, isn't it? By hook or by crook? Yeah. So the crook is that, but
what does that mean?
Well, I mean, the crook is like if I have to.
The hook is like this. A crook is like this.
Oh, that I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's a symmetry to that. But yeah, because if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but by hook or by crook means like by any means necessary, more or less, right? So
and the hook is the fact that the hook is for the fish, isn't it? Yeah, fish hook.
Yeah.
And then a crook is to grab the old neck thing. So literally, you are grabbing. Yeah, you're grabbing. You know.
I'll hook you or I'll crook you. Either way, you're ending up whatever I need you to do.
Wherever.
I
People,
don't know. I'm like you're on my boat, but also I'm in a field. I don't know. I'm in a boat. I've got a hook. It's true. By hook or by crook. I'm gonna get these sheep into this pen by hook or by crook, and people are like, probably by crook, right? I don't think he's in a boat. He's got a little fishing rod.
You hang meat. You hang meat though, don't you?
Yes, you do. You do. Yeah.
So it's kind of like if you wanted to add the fish element, they're what?
But you were saying
people.
Sounds Dutch, you know. Dutch just sounds like somebody pretending to speak with a sort of funny lispy voice. And like, yeah, it's made up. It's not a real language. What are you guys talking about? But by hook and by hook or by crook, see, you can hook up the meat. But you see, if you have a hook and a crook, if you're saying there's a hook for meat, you don't even need fish in the equation. But maybe it should be, I'm going to hook you or I'm going to crook you to get you over here, sheep. And then I'm going to hook you because, I'm going to kill you. Right?
I don't know why. Every time you say hook you, it just makes me think hooker.
Prostitutes. It's because of your pimpish character. Why was I calling you a pimp earlier on? I can't remember. There was some reason, some text message.
You always call me a pimp, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's because you just have
a pimp in my former life.
It's because you were no. It's because you have a stable of brainwashed followers. That's why who could say that you're you're just controlling all your fans who love you. You're just like, that's right, you whores. Of course you love me. I'm just gonna a stable of fans who you're hooking and crooking the whole way. Like, that's right. Where's my fucking money?
We're doing everything to try and make people be like, whoa.
That's it.
I ain't doing that anymore, mate. I ain't doing that anymore. These guys.
It's like but normally what happens is like somebody becomes famous and then like they become so famous that they like millions of people love them and they self-destruct. They try to drive the fans away by acting out and doing all these crazy things. We've got like, as soon as we get more than like 10 followers, we're just coke binge, fucking prostitute slap vomiting in Hollywood Boulevard, just blowing everything up straight away before we've even gotten anywhere. Just the tiniest taste of fucking of fame, and we're instantly blowing it up. It's good. It's like,
I think it's more you though than me. But
do you? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting that 100%. You'd have that. How surprising you'd have that interpretation.
It is what it is.
Hey, I'm just filthy. That's all. I'm just filthy. Ow. When you pull the headphones out your own ear. Oh fuck. It really clipped my like lobe on the way down, whatever way I hit it. Oh fucking hell.
You know the worst is when you're wearing these, right, and you've got your phone on and then or you listen to music and that door handle's like, motherfucker, get back here. And you're like,
the door handle. Yeah. That's because you've already kind of started going into the other room. So it kind of it pulls out of your ear, but it also kind of makes you go backwards too. So and the door is there, so it's sort of like there's just a bunch of doofusy fucking actions all at once. Headphones fuck headphones, man.
And the thing is, you can only get mad with yourself.
It's another one of these things where you're like, who are you going to blame? The door?
Getting mad at the door is really pointless.
Get the fuck out door! Who decided? Who put a door here? Who put a door? Was that you, Mom? Huh? Oh, I thought it was a great idea to put a door here between rooms, did you? Yeah, well. Thing where you want to be angry at someone. I did the thing, you know. I love it. I love being angry. I like just picking someone to be angry with, and I just go off on them. Not in real life, but in my head. And then because then I can just fucking, this is your fault. Then you just get all that rage out.
So who's your person of choice then? Help them. Who's your person of choice?
It's my dad. It's my dad. At the moment, it's my dad. Whenever there's anything with this house,
still to do with the digger? Is it?
Don't fucking get me started on the fucking digger. Don't even get me started. I saw it again going up the road in the rain yesterday. I was fucking half furious and half laughing, but don't even do it. We don't need to do beef. Dig a beef.
Wasn't you like, dig a beef, huh? Dig a beef, huh?
No.
Dig a beef, huh?
No. My foot, I had pins and needles in my foot. That's why I was doing that. I wasn't bopping along. It was a coincidence.
Dig a beef in the building. Dig a beef in the building.
Fucking hell. Dude, it's a fucking... it's a digger, but it's because my dad has done stuff to the house, right? Or there's stuff in the house. So now all my rage goes on him. Today I was trying to find a duvet cover. A duvet. Because I'm a captivating duvet. Oh, the opulence. I need like a candelabra, fucking organ music playing for my captivating duvet. So, but there's only one other double bed spread duvet that I could duvet. The more I say it, the dumber it sounds.
Yeah, just say a quilt.
Bed cover, quilt. Okay, thank you. Quilt cover. And the only one I could find is there's like a kind of a bluey one, and there's one. It's like a pug dog. And it says duvet day. That's why I'm thinking duvet. It says duvet day underneath it, and the pug's in bed, like, oh, I'm gonna stay in bed and watch DVDs all day, or whatever people watch now. And I'm just like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's lovely, but it's not really my style. And I was just like, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Like, why did he buy this? Who's this for? Like, it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's not like he's got like it's not like it's for his 14-year-old daughter or so. I'm like, you know why he bought it? Do you know why I'm gonna go off now? Do you know why he fucking bought duvet day, pug dog, fucking duvet day? Because he went into the shop and it was the fucking cheapest thing there. And he's just like, yeah, that'll do. That's grand. I'm like, it just doesn't match anything. He didn't get the pillowcases. I don't even have duvet day dog fucking pillowcases. It's just like fucking red pillowcases, duvet day dog. Whatever was just on off, whatever was the cheapest discounted shit, he just bought that. It's not about the money, Chanel. It's about the fact that he doesn't care that nothing matches. It drives me crazy. He could look at that pug duvet every day and it wouldn't bother him. And I just put it on my bed today. I was like, I'm going to fucking kill him.
Oh, my days.
He's got, there is 8 wine-colored pillowcases in there that say on the box, discounted, like, shop window. It's written on them, like, he got them from they used to be on display, so they were, like, half price. They don't match anything else. He obviously just all right, I'm enough. Nothing in his house matches anything else. It's because he's colorblind. He's got a disability. And he's going to have more when he comes down here because I'm going to fucking kill him!
Oh, days. Your poor dad.
My poor dad. The sticker beef is getting to me. It's getting to me.
Yeah, I think so. I think maybe you need to, like, go against your father and go and speak to the digger man. Just, find out what the beef is. And if there's any beef at all, if not...
I should bring the digger man that fucking pug duvet cover as a gift. Send a selfie of me and the digger man with the duvet cover to my dad. I gave away your precious duvet cover. I bought one that cost €1 more because it didn't have a picture of a stupid fucking dog on it. Are you happy now? And listening to digger music the whole while. You happy now, huh? The thing that's so funny about this is he has no, like, You know, he doesn't know that I'm furious. It's just me. It's just my own stupid brain. It's just a duvet. But I'm fucking losing my mind.
Oh, I know.
What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck, man?
The fact that it doesn't match your I don't know, your creepy spiritual theme.
Well, at the moment, definitely doesn't.
You can't invoke the spirit of the dog.
Yeah, that's right. My creepy Victorian seance table. And now, if I try to do the what's it called? The Ouija board with someone, it'll just be fucking the ghosts of pugs coming back. Ooh, we saw you today. Ooh, you wanted to come. We're glad you love pugs. I hate pugs. Get out of here, you weird breathing fucking fat balls of blubber. My fucking.
That's what they sound like.
Listen, I'm fucking. Listen, I'm not. Pug. They are what they are. Good for them. I'm not saying anyone should. I don't know, round them all up and murder them. But they're just. I'm like, why would you want one in your house, man? Why would you want that? Fucking. Because they're cute. People like cute things, I guess. I don't know. It depends on what you think is cute, I guess. I'm just pugs. I'm like, if you think they just look like a fucking, do you ever, if you ever, you like this now, you ever, in the supermarket, there's different types of ham, right? There's like, you can buy like ham from the butcher where they cut it up or whatever. You can buy like them pre-prepared packs. And there's two types of pre-prepared packs of ham, right? There's the ones where they're like laid out flat. Nicely nice, laid out flat. And there's ones where they just fucked a load of ham into like a plastic box. It's just all jumbled up. Pugs' faces look like the jumbled ham. They're just a bunch of folds, I very rarely buy that ham because I'm like, it's something about pulling it out, just like a big fucking ball of, it creeps me out. Just like they didn't give a fuck. They just like, throw it in there. It's fuck them. Ham. How much of ham do you want? Give me a fistful. Just not a slice. Just a fucking. That's what they look like.
Oh my god.
Jumbled ham.
Yeah.
These fucking dogs.
They actually do. They really do.
You see, I'm glad. See, I know. If I said that to someone else, they'd be like, "Oh, I guess." But you're like, "See, I know you knew. You noticed the different types of ham." Chanel's paying attention. Learn a lesson from Chanel. Pay attention to the world around you. Learn a lesson from the Chanel and Alan Chit Chat podcast. You want to pay attention as much as Chanel pays attention, where you're noticing all the details and you're always ready with an answer. You don't want to pay attention as much as I pay attention, to the point where you want to kill your own father. You got to reel it back from that. But do you ever? Oh, no. Oh, fucking, I'm going off today. You know what it is? I got all this pent up rage just going on all directions. But people who like put up pictures of their cute pet, and then they basically force themselves on you, right? They force you to say that, oh, look at the cute, oh, there's Mr. Snuffles. Oh, isn't he cute? And they rape you, is what I'm trying to say. They force you into saying it's cute. They're like, they just put you in a position where you can't say no. They fucking put you in a position where if you say, no, I don't think your fucking ham-faced dog is cute, then you look like a monster. So now they're forcing me, Chanel, to say that I think that this fucking monstrosity is cute. And I got nowhere to go. I got no options. Fucking, I don't think your dog's cute. I don't think your fucking stupid dogs are cute. Keep pictures of your stupid fucking cutie dogs to yourself. I don't want them on your Instagram. I don't want your fucking Facebook. Don't fucking DM me pictures of your fucking cute dogs, because no one thinks they're cute but you, and they probably smell.
Oh my god. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know where we go.
Roll credits.